I don't think that I truly knew what I was saying yes to when I committed to this. I had to ask myself, 30 videos in 30 days was basically 30 straight invitations to tell the truth. And somewhere between day 1 and day 30, I stopped creating just to share something, and I started creating to become something. So I got asked, would I do this challenge again? 30-day challenge. 30 days of showing up. 30 days of reclaiming space. Reclaiming me. Would I do this challenge again? Yes, I sure would. Would I do it anytime soon? No. But would I do it again? Would I do it like twice a year? Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Because it makes you show up every single day for a version of you that you didn't even know existed. It makes you tap in, and it allows you to truly share versions of yourself that you don't share every single day. And that's why I would do it again. And I truly appreciate this journey. I really do. Because again, like I said, it shows something about me. It shows something about my family first and foremost. I'd like to thank my family for allowing me to do this process, because without them and without their support and without them filming, helping me film and taking pictures for me, without them, this whole journey wouldn't even be possible. Without them, I wouldn't be able to enjoy this beautiful view in Costa Rica. Like, I am truly blessed not only to be here, but to know that I have a group of people on this internet that rocked with me for 30 straight videos. Like, it's a blessing. And I hope that you've learned a little bit about me, but more about you. I hope and I pray that you've learned more about you, and you take these steps and these different videos that I've provided. I pray that you take those and you do something with them. You apply it to your life. Like, I pray that again, you've learned so much about yourself through this process, more so than what you've ever thought that you could learn. And, I appreciate you again for rocking with me throughout this whole entire process. But yes, I totally would do this 30-day challenge all over again, because I feel like it's invigorating. Like, I can't say anything more about it. I just appreciated the whole process, and I appreciated you guys for rocking with me. I really did. And I don't know what else to say. Like, thank you. We're here. I'm probably gonna take a little time off and just kind of chill, be with my family, enjoy this trip. But yeah, I thank you guys for helping me. We're here. 30 days, baby. The truth is, I didn't know how many parts of me I had quieted until I started speaking every single day about these things. And somewhere around the middle of shooting these videos, I realized something. I realized that where I talked about boundaries and burnout and, breaking free, I realized that I don't want to live a life that fits someone else's version of success. And that's what I preach to you guys about every single video. And this version of success that I'm building is my version of success. Not this anymore. Not the performance that we have to put on for people every single day. Not the emotional overgiving. Not the, quiet tolerance that we sometimes do. Is like quiet tolerance of being misunderstood. And we do that just to keep the peace. Not any of that. Not this anymore. There's a huge cost to pay for becoming. Becoming isn't pretty. it's not all of those fancy quotes that you hear and all those like clarity tips and things like that. It's sometimes it's confrontation, and it's confrontation with the you that you've created to fit someone else's idea of who you truly are. Sometimes it's like you have to talk to your old self, the self that is in survival mode, like the survival version of you. And with this version of you that you kept shrinking basically to stay safe. And for me, through this whole entire process, is like I had to face that version as well. Like I had to do that. And the one that said yes on many occasions, even though I didn't want to, the version of me that just wanted to be loved, and I had to let her go through this whole entire process, and I realized that, and that was grief. Like that was grief. But to me, with grief came power. With grief came a version of me that I've longed for. It was like silence. It was like saying no without guilt. It was like being okay with not explaining myself constantly. And I honestly, it took me work on the inside in order to even get to that point. And that's why when I said yes to these 30 videos in 30 days, I knew that this process was going to be a truth-telling process, not just for me, but hopefully to help you explore versions of you that you never even knew existed. I wrote down what 30 days of showing up has taught me, because I didn't want to forget a single thing that it taught me. So the first thing that it taught me was you don't have to find your voice. You have to just use it, and your voice will eventually find you. Like you don't have to put out an APB on your voice. It's there. You just, as long as you use your voice, I guarantee you that you will find it. The second thing that it taught me was boundaries are not barriers. Like boundaries are bridges, and it's bridges to like self-trust. And it helps you build that self-trust that you've lost with yourself. That's what boundaries are. 3, peace is not passive. Peace is an active choice. I had to, through this process, actively choose to show up every single day. Do you know how hard it was on the days that I was feeling under weather? I actually got one video, and I'll link it somewhere around here. I don't know exactly. Yeah, so like I said, I'll link it somewhere, but I'll link it somewhere over here. But man, showing up for 30 straight days, it does something. It does. Like it proved every single day that I showed up that I can do this thing. Like whether I got 1 view, 20 views, 100 views, like none of that mattered. It was the point that I showed up, and I showed up for me. And I did not care who watched it. It was just, the point was for me to impact at least one person. And I feel like through this process I did. And it was a choice every single day, just like peace. Like peace is a choice. You have to actively choose it. Number 4, your softness is not weakness. It's revolution. As a woman, you should be soft. You should want to be soft, and that's okay. Like that's not weakness. Sometimes strength comes in softness, and that's okay. And the final thing that I feel like I learned, which was number 5, is healing. What can I say about that? It doesn't always look like doing less. Sometimes it looks like telling the truth more. Like when you heal, sometimes you have to just be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with the people around you, because if you're not honest with yourself, I can guarantee you're not honest with the people around you. You're not, and that's okay. But the thing about it is if you truly are committed to healing, you do that. Like, you'd be honest with yourself. You'll be honest with those around you. And you'll just be honest altogether. Like, that's just what you'll do. And that's okay. And overall, I learned that my story isn't just mine. It's a mirror. And that mirror is a mean thing, right? That mirror shows you a reflection of who you used to be. It also shows you a reflection of who you can be. So here's what I'll leave you with. You're allowed to change. You are. You're allowed to outgrow your own survival. You really are. You're allowed to say, not this anymore. And you are allowed to become everything you were afraid to be. Whatever you want to do, the mind is the most powerful thing. And if you put your mind to whatever it is that you want to do, you can accomplish it, I assure you. And this isn't the end. This definitely isn't an end. And I thank every single person that walked this 30-day journey with me. I really do. This has been an amazing, amazing journey. And I honestly feel like this is the beginning. This is the beginning of something that's extremely special. As I sit here in Costa Rica and enjoy these views and just look at what peace truly is, this is definitely the beginning of something bigger, something that's softer, something that's, more sacred, something that you can't explain to people, right? You shouldn't have to explain it to people. You should just be okay with the version of you that don't allow anyone to step all over you, that allows you to walk in your softness, that allows you to be free, that allows you to be comfortable in your skin, whatever that looks like, that allows you to just be who you are. And I wasn't walking this 30-day video journey for me solely, because I was walking it because I know that there are people that are out there that's going through these things every single day, and somehow they make it on the other side of it. And again, I'm not sitting up here saying that you're gonna figure out everything and everything's gonna change. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you really work at it, and if you really put your all into whatever you do, and you listen to your mind, you listen to your body, you listen to your soul, it'll take you exactly where you need to go. Man, you guys don't know how much I appreciate you walking this journey with me. Like, I couldn't have picked a better place. Look at this. Look at this. I could not have picked a better place to end this journey than Costa Rica. And I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. And I got some footage for you. Remember, I told you I was going to get some footage for you in one of my other videos. I told you that, and I meant that. So I'm going to get some footage for you. And I hope you enjoyed the footage throughout this whole entire video, because, man, y'all got this. And I appreciate each and every last one of you. We gotta come up with a name for the chat, right? We gotta definitely come up with a unique name for the chat. But I appreciate all of you guys, man. I really, really do. I love you guys so much. Thank you for letting me share. Thank you for allowing me to share. Thank you for allowing me to reclaim my realness, to reclaim, my softness, to reset those boundaries throughout this whole entire process. I really do appreciate each and every last one of you. Y'all already know this is a channel of honesty, and we're locked in. I love you guys. My name is Naisha Nicole. If you don't know, like, comment, subscribe. I have all 30 videos in a playlist. And you know what? Let me know in the comments if this is a 30-day video journey or a 30-day journal, right? You could do a 30-day journal. Let me know what you've done, because you can truly transform your life in 30 days, and don't let nobody else tell you any different. Let me know what you guys have done to transform your life. And, again, I'm going to enjoy this beautiful view, enjoy this beautiful country, and I will catch you guys soon. I don't know when, because 30 days is a lot of videos. I might need to take like a week or two off, right? Let things marinate a little bit. But I really appreciate you guys, for real. I know I keep saying that, but I really do. I appreciate you. My name is Naisha Nicole. Peace.